can't let go. I can't pretend. All I wanted was a change. I left the back door open. It's a great escape. I'm on the back porch hoping you'll take me away.
Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be another makeup look. A bunch of you guys have been asking for lots of fall makeup tutorials. So this is going to be my second official fall makeup tutorial. And it is going to be another look featuring the 28 color Modern Matte Palette by BH Cosmetics. If you guys do want to see a full swatch video, I would love to do so. But for now, this is just going to be on this makeup look. I am going to be talking through it, and my voice is a little raspy and a little on the deeper side just because I am sick. I've been sick for like 2 days, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, it's just going to be featuring the eyes. I just feel like it's easier that way. And that's pretty much all I have to say. Like always, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed. And if there's any looks that you want to see or any colors that you want incorporated into a video, make sure to leave all your requests down in the comments below. Also, all the information that I have, all like the products and stuff that I have on my face, will also be listed in the down bar below. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let's go ahead and jump in. Okay, we're gonna start out like usual using the Milani eye primer. And then on top of that, we are going to use the Super Stay Better Skin Maybelline Concealer to conceal any redness or any blemishes or veins or anything else that we have on our eyelids. Okay, so the first color that I am going to start out with is this one right here. It is a matte brown, a matte light brown on a big fluffy blending brush. And we're gonna be using that as our transition color. Okay, now that we have that done, I am going to go into this orange right here, this matte orange. Mine is scratched because I actually took an eyebrow, one of those combs, and scratched it because for some reason this color in this palette on my palette was really hard, and it had like a film or like a wax on top of it. So I went ahead and scraped a little bit, and now it picks up product like crazy, and it's crazy pigmented, as you can tell on this side. So if you guys are having, if you have this palette, and if you can't get like the powder from the actual eyeshadow onto your brush, try scraping it just a little bit. Obviously you don't have to do as extreme of a job as I did, but I got a little angry at it, okay? I got a little angry. So I'm just using a smaller blending brush like this and getting a pretty decent amount on my brush. And I'm going to be sticking this from outer corner all the way to inner corner. And I'm going to be sticking this in my crease. I'm not going to be dragging it down on the lid. And I'm also not going to be going too far above the crease, because once we start blending this color out, it is going to move. So that's why I'm focusing it mostly in the crease. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with that same transition color on the same blending brush that we used for the transition color and blend some of this orange out, just because if we keep going in with more steps, then it's gonna get harder to blend out. So that's why I just like to start blending as soon as I lay that color down and start getting that gradient effect, so where it goes from lighter to darker. And again, you don't have to do much blending, just do a little bit around the edges so it's just not so harsh. So that's all I did right there, just blending it out very, very lightly, like so. And now I'm gonna go in to two different browns, two different matte browns. So I'm gonna start going into this one and that one. So this is with the pencil brush. I'm gonna dip into this one, and I'm also going to be dipping into this one, obviously tapping it off because I just got a lot of product on there. And this I'm going to be sticking right in the crease, not below, not above, right in the crease, right over the top of the orange. Okay, so as you guys can see, I have not touched the orange or the brown all the way to the inner corner of my eye. That's because I'm leaving that spot open. So if you guys can see, I'll zoom you guys in. So from here and over is completely bare. That is what we want in this look. So now that we have the brown laid down and the orange laid down, I'm going to dip back into that orange just to give it a little bit more pop. And this is the kind of makeup tutorial that you're constantly gonna be switching. You're gonna be going from orange, you're gonna go to brown, you're gonna go to the next color that we're gonna be using, and you're just constantly gonna go back and forth just to really, it depends on how you really like it. I really like the orange more than the brown. If you like the brown more than the orange, or the next color we're gonna be using is black, I'm constantly all over the place when I do this look. So now I'm gonna go back into the orange and kind of blend the brown out, as well as drag it a little bit above the brown, just so I get a little bit more orange in the look. And this also blends that brown out, so it's not such a harsh line or a harsh transition color. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna be hopping all over the place. So I'm gonna go back into that transition color and then go ahead and start blending out the very edges of the orange color again. Just because, like I said, it is a very pigmented color and I wanna try to get that blended out so it's not so harsh. I'm just gonna leave that alone. I know it looks a lot crazy right now, but trust me, it will all come together. So now I'm gonna go into this charcoal black. It's not an extremely harsh black, like deep black. It's kind of like a charcoal gray, and I'm going in with the same brush, and I'm just going to be applying that on the very outer portion of my eye, so right in that corner, right in the V, and that just gives it some dimension. So now, because I don't want that much black, I am going to be going back into both of those browns. So this one right here, oops, not that one, don't go into that one, this one right here and this one, and then I'm going to be blending out that black, as well as going over everything again. Like so. And then I'm going to be going, you guess, right back into that orange. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to slowly and very, very gently, like I'm barely touching my eye, I'm going to start dragging that color up. And this also is a good way to like blend out a harsh color or a very pigmented color. So I'm very, very lightly touching my eye and dragging that up. And then I'm gonna go back in with that transition color and just start buffing it. And this is with no extra product on this brush. And now I am going to do my brows. In the last video I posted, I'm gonna be doing the same thing, same step. I'm taking the Rimmel brow this way, and then I'm gonna clean it up with the Maybelline concealer. So I'm gonna do that off camera since I just showed you guys how I do that step in my last video. Now that I have my brow done, I am going to be going into this shade right here and applying that directly underneath my eyebrow. Okay, and then I'm going to be taking my transition color brush and blending that out. And then I'm going to go into that orange, just blending it out because it looks a little harsh. And then the same thing with the brown. Okay, so that's pretty much it for now. I'm actually going to do my liner on my lashes. The liner that I'm using is the Revlon Color Stay Liquid Liner. This is the skinny liquid liner. And then I'm gonna use my 614 Salon Perfect lashes. I absolutely love them. They're so stinking long and they're just like Demi Wispies, but like on crack. And I just absolutely love them. They're so pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and I'll be right back. All right, everybody. So I finished applying my eyeliner and lashes and I just figured I'd finish the rest of my face. Doing videos that way has just made it so much faster instead of adding all that extra stuff. You guys already know how I do the foundation and the concealer and the powder and the bronzer and the blush and the highlight. You guys already know how I do that stuff. I've did it in almost every single one of my makeup tutorials up until like these last couple ones. So I figured why not just cut it out completely. I really like that my videos have been staying around 10 minutes, and that's because I've been cutting that out. So like always, like in my past couple makeup tutorials, I'm gonna list everything that I used on my actual face down in the bottom bar. If you guys have any questions, like always, you can always ask me. Just send me a message or a comment down below or whatever. If you do want me to include like my foundation routine and like the powder and stuff in my upcoming makeup tutorials, please let me know, because I honestly feel like you guys don't want or need to see it anymore, but if you guys do, I can always still do that. But anyways, like I was saying, I finished everything on my face, so I am going to complete under my eyes. And the first thing that I'm going to do is line my waterline and tightline my eyes. So to do that, I'm using my Rimmel Kohl eyeliner in black. I have actually always done it with black. I've never done it with nude. If you guys are wearing this, I know this is kind of like a more dramatic look, but I'm sure nude would look really good with this look too. So now going on to the shadows. So I'm gonna pretty much do the same steps that I did on my eyelid. I'm gonna first take this orange and on the pencil brush, and I'm just going to put that all the way across the bottom lash line, and I'm dragging that up on my wing, up underneath my wing, and the same thing with the other eye. And then I'm going to add these two browns. So this one and this one. And I'm going to be sticking that on the outer half. And I'm not going to be dragging this underneath the wing. Just like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and apply my mascara on my lower lashes. I almost forgot the inner corner of my eye. So what I'm using is the Makeup Geek Shimma Shimma, and I'm just taking a little bit and applying that right on the inner corner of my eye, just to give it a little something since the whole look is matte. And I'm going to blend that out. And now for lips, I am going to do, you can pretty much play with like any type of nude, like a brownie nude, or you could do orange. Since I went like pretty nude on my blush, I think I want to do orange. I'll give you two lip options. Obviously there are way more, but the two that I always rock are, let me find my lipstick. The one that I'm gonna put on is the one that I'm gonna rock, and it is the Wet n Wild Blossom Out. This is a limited edition lipstick, and it's like a really pale orange. It's really pretty. So that's what it looks like. Obviously, I cannot rock it by itself. I usually put, let me see, just 1 second. I usually put the Revlon Color Burst Mischievous over the top of it, just to give it a little bit something else. And I know this is going a little bit extreme, but I also like the Maybelline Elixir in Orange Glow over the top of that. Another option that you could go with is Wet n Wild, and this is Fergie Daily, or another great option is Matte Blissful. So either one of those, excuse that lip swatch right there, but either one of those would be amazing over the top, or any nude gloss or any like brownie nude. I think it would really complement this look. Again, staying away from pinks because obviously we have a fall thing going on with orange and browns, and I just think a pinky nude would not go with this look. But that is pretty much it for this look. I really hope you guys enjoy it. And if you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And until next time, guys, I'll see you guys later. Thanks, everybody.
I'm on the back porch.